Like this. Like this. I feel player when I'm moving the dance into the song. Like this. That's that blue carpet treatment. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is one of the greatest artists to ever record music across genres. That's a slow moving ass truck. What's up, y'all? Snoop Dogg is one of the greatest. Too Short. What's up, C. Berry? What's up, C. Diggs? What's up, Mark? Blaine? I'm gonna be talking about what y'all want to talk about. What's up, Todd? I don't have anything in particular I want to talk about tonight, but I wanted to kick it. What's up, Chris Vesey? I don't have anyone. I want to see what's on y'all mind. What's on y'all mind? What's up, Boom? Jamie Foxx. Man. I hope Jamie Foxx is okay, man, because they saying he's okay, but then no one's seeing him, so I don't know. I hope Jamie Foxx is good, man. I hope Jamie Foxx is good. Shit. But I do think it's weird that we're not really hearing much, you know? He has he has a week of shooting. Here's what I want to talk about a little bit. That white boy. What's that white boy that killed that lady on his on the movie? Which one? Kurt Russell? No. All them white boys are the same. Which one? What's his name? Kurt Russell? What's his name? No. The one that got the Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin. What up, dog? You finished parachuting? You finished parachuting?
No, this is the backpack.
Oh, that's like a goddamn parachute. Goddamn, nigga.
No, man. This is a bunch of change the shit in there, change the clothes and whatnot.
For a month?
No.
Everything good?
Everything good.
Okay. I'm not gonna make it tomorrow. I got a long ass event to go to tomorrow night. But the one on I'm live right now.
So you already talked about the fight?
No, I talked about the fight yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I'm talking about a little more tonight. Cousin.
Did your expectations happen?
Yeah, I said I put it out there on social media. I said Tank is gonna knock him out sometime between the 7th and 9th round. Tank can knock him out in the 3rd round, but Tank is measured. He don't take risks until after the 7th round. And I figured Ryan Garcia couldn't take no more than 2 rounds of Tank's pressure.
Rex just kept his chin out there.
Yeah. He kept his chin out there and got that motherfucker mollywop. Yeah, right. He really tried to come out and do something to Tank, and Tank just I'm gonna get back to Alec Baldwin, y'all. Now don't trip. They good. They good. This cousin Tino right here, huh? This motherfucker. They dropped the charges on Friday.
They finally dropped them
all of them. And now he's back in Montana filming.
That's what should happen because he didn't know he had a loaded gun.
Look, why was he pointing it at somebody?
He thought it was a pop gun.
Even if it was even in shooting classes when we had in shooting classes, even when you got the dummy weapons.
But if you don't say it, you as an actor, the last thing you're gonna think you're gonna get from somebody from production is a loaded gun.
Alec Baldwin has a long history of being violent towards castmates and intimidating castmates. He got that Steven Seagal type reputation, except for he can't fight like Steven Seagal. They'll whoop his ass. So
can't stop fighting like Steven Seagal.
Yeah. But Alec Baldwin got that reputation, and that so it's like I get it, but I'm like that shit for Alec Baldwin, for them to not be saying nothing at all. But you see what they're doing to Jonathan Majors. It's like y'all really taking that man's whole career.
That's just because it be black media.
I mean,
That shit like that.
yeah, it be them
Our media be
clout chasing.
emasculating our own men.
Yeah, but
Taking their whole career away.
most black media, most of the black media is unfortunately it's not us. It's Shade Room, Nigerian, World Star Hip Hop is Haitian.
I just met the neighborhood talk. It was a Latino lady.
Yeah, the who?
It was a Latino for the neighborhood talk.
The neighborhood talk. That's a Latino lady.
It was a Latino lady doing the coverage of them for them, like going out.
Breaking news, YouTube.
I don't know how if it's really good, but it was a Latino lady doing the red carpet.
That's what I mean. But why is a Latino lady working for a black? Like, do we work for they shit? They don't even let dark skinned Mexicans fuck they shit. If you're a dark skinned Mexican, you can't work for a Latino publication. But they work Power 106. They work all of our media. So that's what we're dealing with right now. We're dealing with.
Well, you know why the radio station have like a Latino people on there, just because LA has a huge Latino community.
That's a lie. That's a lie they tell us. They fuck with anything we do. That's why everybody watch the NFL and the NBA and don't nobody watch NASCAR. You don't need when we do it, they flock towards it. I mean that's what they tell us. Oh, they was listening to 92.3 to be before they fuck with the music and the culture. They hire them because they don't want to give us jobs. That's why they hired them. I wouldn't mind, like, we fuck with Julio G back in the day. I don't mind a Julio G every now and again, but Power 6, they ain't got nothing. The only nigga they got is Nick Cannon.
I don't even know if he on
Yeah, he ain't even on there no more. Yeah. So that's what we dealing with right now. That's what I'm talking about, man. Like, shit. What's up, Sebastian? Hey, fuck the Boston Celtics, C-Dig. I love you. All right, dog. C-Diggs, I love you when you comment in my chat room. You're always an addition when you're in here. But fuck the Boston Celtics. Okay? Fuck them. All right, Tino. Yes, sir. Yeah, nah, we were just talking about that. Like, Alec Baldwin, he over here murdering, just straight up wholesale murdering people. Wholesale murdering people. And that's a side story to... I saw some shit today, and I don't know if it's true. Oh, it is. It has to be true because I saw the clip. But on Twitter today, somebody tagged me in a clip of something about like surviving Tupac or something like that. And it was in the interview, it was Faith Evans basically saying that Tupac made her do some work for him and said she has to suck his dick to get paid. As if artists, first of all, since when is the artist ever in control of you getting paid? See, they can only run that line on you niggas who don't know shit about music. If you're doing some industry, some work, some union work, man, it's not, Tupac ain't in control of whether or not you get paid. Your representation work that shit out. Second of all, like she said in the clip that I saw, Faith Evans said that she basically was in the rivalry between her husband and Tupac. And my question was, if you knew your husband didn't fuck with this dude, why was you in his studio? It's wild right now, man. What's up, Shamari? Yeah, they lying on dead people. Deli Dell, boom. They lying on dead motherfuckers, y'all. That's how crazy it's gotten. They lying on dead people. So, when does this end? What is the end goal for this? What's the constructive result? What do they expect? Where do they expect this to go? You know? Tupac don't really have any alive siblings outside the random love childs he may have out there, may or may not have running around. His mom is gone. They killed her. His dad is gone. His auntie, Afeni, is living in, his auntie, Asada, she's living in Cuba. What are they doing right now? And where is this going? We got to ask that question. Not only what are they doing right now, but where is this going? Like, what do y'all want from this? You know? But who else up in here? What y'all talking about? Yeah, leave the dead alone. What else y'all talking about? We talking about Alex Jones. We can talk about anything y'all want to talk about other than the Boston Celtics. Fuck the Celtics. We can talk about anything else. This Laker town over here, god damn it. LA, California, yay. Hollywood. Oh yeah. I heard that's a good topic, C Diggs. I'm glad you brought that up because I actually had a thought earlier today about these transgender men in women's sports. This is actually a thought that I had because I saw YouTube, Twitter. I was scrolling through Twitter this morning, and I saw some transgender beat up a woman, and then because the transgender looked like a woman, a big hulky ass woman, and then the transgender started talking, and after that fight, dude was talking like this. I was like, oh, that's a dude. He's like, yeah, I'm glad I won. Look at what's going on. And look at the chess play. What are they doing right now? On one hand, if you watch TV commercials, you can tell that they're really trying to push women into sports. You can tell they're like, look at it. I think it was a Gatorade commercial. They've gone way too far with this women's sports things. When you watch these TV shows, they got the women lifting weights and the men serving dinner. Pay attention to the game that they have going on. The women are lifting the weights in the commercials, and the men are wearing aprons and serving dinner. And there's this one Gatorade commercial to where it's like a Nike commercial. It's one of the shoe commercials or something, and they're playing pickup basketball, and the girl crosses the dude over and makes him fall, and it is the worst fall ever. Like that is. Like, who let that shit get out of the studio? It's the most unbelievable, literally not believable. I don't mean like amazing. It's literally the most not believable ass scene I've ever seen. She hits him with this slow ass crossover, and this dude falls in the most unnatural way. As if they're trying to make it seem as if girls are as good as guys in basketball. Let me tell you, ladies, I love you, ladies. Y'all know I'm the most respectful man there is out there of women. But when it comes to basketball, yes, it was a cool little women's tournament in the NCAA, cool. But when it comes to women and men on the basketball court, women, y'all ain't got no fucking shot. All right? Like, no, stop it. If a man plays basketball every day and a woman plays basketball every day, no. And I've played against women that have made the end up. When I used to hoop, when I was 320 pounds, 330 pounds, hooping every day, I remember for a while, I used to hoop with the UCLA women's team. Like, I used to go to the Wooden Center at UCLA. And in the off season, when the women's team would be scrimmaging, I would fill in because it would probably only be like 8 of them. So it would be like a dude on each team. And it was a few of them that could ball their asses off. Lisa Willis, Noelle Quinn, there's a couple of... And they were good, really good. Man, but the rest of them chicks on that team sucked. And I'm like, how the fuck are y'all D1? I remember sometimes they would come to LA Fitness and just the most random journeyman ass dude. This is a D1 women's team. The most random ass journeyman 55-year-old black men, white dudes with knee braces, we balling these chicks up. Ladies, stop it. Like, don't let these TV shows and commercials fool you. Women and men don't ever belong on a basketball court together. Ever. The only time women and men belong on a court together is if everybody sucks. Men and women should never play basketball together. Ever. I remember when I used to hoop, I used to hoop at Venice Beach. And every now and again, it would always be a girl that would step on the court at Venice Beach. And they would always want to guard me because they'd be thinking, okay, I'm the big guy, I'm slow, I'll be an easy out. I'll be easy one to guard. They get around me. They didn't understand how quick my feet was. I ain't got quick feet no more, but my 23-year-old Dwan has some quick ass feet. And I would always feel insulted that the girl would want to guard me. So what I would do, anytime the girls guarded me, give me that ball on the right block. The right block is where I like operating from. Give me the ball on the right block and let me go to work. And I'll be backing them down, pump fake, two dribbles, drop step, up, under, boom. Going to work, and they be like, he's just too big. Why? I'm a girl. Why would you post up a girl? Why the fuck are you on the court? I hated that shit. Oh, the minute a girl guarded me, now we gonna post up today. And I'm about to Charles Barkley your ass. Anytime a girl guarded me when I hooped, all right, it's time to turn into Snack O'Neal on these motherfuckers. Post up. Let me hit her with the dream shake. But I ain't gonna do none of this finesse shit. Just straight up power in. Layup. And so they're doing that right now. And they're pushing women, they're encouraging women to go into sports. They're telling the girls, hey, you're just as good as the guys. Look at NBA All-Star Weekend. They let the WNBA players participate in All-Star Weekend. So there's a strong push to push women towards sports. And I'm asking why? Why do we want our women playing sports? Part of the reason why I don't coach basketball anymore is because I believe black people take sports way too serious. We're not responsible with sports. What's up, AW1? See you at the show. Appreciate that. Yeah, get your tickets. Comedy Chateau this coming Saturday, April 29th. Freeze Love is headlining. I need y'all to get y'all tickets right now. I don't have it in the description. God damn it. My mods is in here. Y'all should be following me on Twitter and Instagram anyway, at DwannB. That's where the ticket links are. Y'all should be following me on Twitter and Instagram. I got ticket links for the show in a volume for both of them channels. But they're pushing our women towards sports. And I think our boys play too much sports. Our men play too much sports. Black men we're horrible. Black men are horrible with sports, man. It's like niggas can't just watch a game then go back to living. Niggas gotta watch a game then talk about it all goddamn day, and then they start talking about all kind of emotional shit. I don't like him because he has a bad attitude. Man, fuck you. Who are you to judge another man's attitude? Niggas ain't even got the decency to let niggas hoop and just let them live their lives off the court. They want to talk about this shit 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now they engineering the women to go towards basketball. Oh, shit. I just looked at my screen. I got one of my tenants texting me saying that one of the neighbors' music is too loud. And I'm over here thinking, bitch, go knock on his door and tell him then. Why are you texting me? My office hours are 9 to 5. If his music is that loud, you're right there next to him. Knock on his door and tell him. I swear to God, running apartment buildings is like having kids. I got kids as old as they mid-70s in this motherfucker. God damn. I'm one of the youngest people. For a long time, I was the youngest person in all my buildings. Now I got a couple people younger than me, but I'm still one of the youngest people in all my buildings. And all these old motherfuckers is babies to me. Oh, the guy next door's music is too loud. Shit, matter of fact, let me walk down there. I got a bunch of buildings over here. I'm about to walk down to my other building and see if I can hear this nigga's music. I still ain't gonna say shit. I'm gonna see if I can hear it. Let me know if my coverage go out. You know, because sometimes when I walk through this little area right here, it gets a little dead spot with the internet. Let me see if I can hear this nigga music. Hey, chat room, remind me where I was. Chat room, remind me where I was. All right. Ah, man. It was a fucking dummy mission. Couldn't even hear that shit. I swear to God, these tenants is fucking babies. I just walked, man. I swear to God. What time is it, y'all? I can't see what time it is. What time is it? You see the shit I gotta deal with? What time is it, y'all? To what, 10:30? On a Sunday night? 11 o'clock on a Sunday night? What time is it? I see 10:50. You see this shit? 10:50 on a Sunday night. And I'm getting text messages from tenants saying that the person next to them is playing music too loud, which I knew was ridiculous. I just walked down to my other apartment building that I have on this block. And I walked within about, I didn't get all the way up on the door because my coverage was going out like I thought it would. I walked within 30 feet of the front door of that unit, and I ain't hear shit. Oh my God. Man, look. You motherfuckers better not ever complain when your apartment manager and your people raise your rent. Look, y'all deserve y'all rent to get raised every fucking year with the bullshit you make niggas deal with. God damn. Huntsville, Alabama, and this motherfucker. This nigga's in Huntsville. How you got? I thought the internet went out in Huntsville at 7 p.m. Yeah, I'm Johnny. These niggas be snitching. I told one of my tenants that, like, I'm better now, but I've been running an apartment building since my mid-20s. So when I was like 28, 25, 27, 28, sometime around there, I was like my late 20s. I was in my late 20s. I had this one tenant talking, like, snitching on another tenant, and I told them that. They called me, and they were like, Mr. Norton has a lot of traffic coming in and out of his unit, and I don't think it's anything bad or dangerous. I said, so, Ms. Jackson, You're calling me to say that you think that he has a lot of people coming, but you don't think it's dangerous. I said, so you don't feel in danger, Miss Jackson? She said, no, I don't feel in danger. I said, do you feel any sort of threat to your safety? She says, no, I don't feel any threat to my safety at all. I said, all right, Miss Jackson, stop snitching. Oh, she was like, oh, I just thought that you want to know. I'm like, I don't want to know. The fuck make you think I want to know? I don't give a damn. I don't give a goddamn what these niggas do in my apartment buildings. As long as they ain't doing no weirdo shit, no hookers, and as long as they ain't, I don't give a fuck. I'm just the manager here. Nigga, I am just the manager. Niggas be wanting to call me for counseling. Do you know? Yeah, I just, because I hear the people next door. I think, I think, I think they're an abusive relationship because I hear them fighting in the apartment next door. You should go and say something to them. I'm like, bitch, I am not the domestic abuse counselor. I am just the manager. The fuck out my face. Nigga, you know who the manager is at your job? The manager is that person that ain't got no authority. They just look like they got some power. Nigga, the tenant came to my door talking about I think my apartment's on fire. Come help. I said, motherfucker, call 911. The hell you think I can do to fight a fire? Do I look like Smokey the Bear, nigga? If you don't call 911 and let me play Grand Theft Auto, nigga, I'm just the manager. Fuck you. I swear to God, y'all, all these tenants. Anyway, what was I talking about? Willie 417? What was I talking about? Means I might need to go inside and hear it. Nigga, no. No, how about adults speak to adults and use their words? If your neighbor is too loud, tell them. I don't have no thugs in my building. It ain't not one nigga in my buildings repping anybody's set, nigga. I got regular black people in my buildings. I mean, I got apartment buildings in heavily gentrified areas of LA, and my tenants are still black for the most part. I did have a white tenant before this area started being gentrified, like 8 years ago. I had a white tenant right up there. She lived here for like 3 years. This is pre-gentrification. You said your upstairs neighbors are always fighting on weekends. Yeah. Oh yeah, you right. Think about Chris Vesey. You're right. I was talking about black men. You're right. Black men, we are not responsible with sports. See, I love basketball, but y'all look, I dibble dabble. I'm never going to stop watching sports. I'm a competitor at heart. I love competitive action. I love competition. Competition gets my blood boiling and moving. And those years I was suffering through depression back in the day, that's when my knee was fucked up and I couldn't play basketball. I couldn't move. I couldn't compete. And when I couldn't get out there in the sunshine and move my body and compete and my knee was fucked up, I was really going through depression those years. I gotta have a physical and creative outlet. And I love watching competition. Competition is beautiful. Competition is what makes you great. You know what I mean? And one thing, here's the reason why I don't like the push towards sports so much. Because They no longer value competition in sports these days. Sports is, and I don't mean to sound like no old grump or nothing like that, but the last decade and a half in the NBA has been super team era. Everybody play together. It's not about playing with the best players. It's about beating the best. It's about me being my best, wanting to beat you at your best, and my desire to beat you at your best is what makes me get better at what I do. That's what keeps me up at night every night, wanting to beat you. Magic always talks about how he went to bed having nightmares about Larry Bird, and he would literally play basketball all night and do drills and get better at his game all night because Larry Bird scared the dog shit out of him and made him want to get better. Michael Jackson always said, Prince always said that, and Michael Jackson said that he always stayed up late because, for creatives, 3 a.m. usually is when the inspiration comes. And he said he always stayed up late in late hour, he said, because he felt that if he was asleep and the idea came, the song came, he didn't want Prince to get it first. So he stayed up. It was in Prince made Michael Jackson work harder at being Michael Jackson and vice versa. But they don't talk about basketball from that angle or sports from that angle right now. They talk about you hating on this. If you say you want this player to do whoopty whamp, you sensitive, weak, sorry, weird ass niggas will be like, why you hating? Oh my God, you niggas are weird. And I get the social engineering, but fuck. Why you hating? No, look at boxing. You got niggas that make excuses for Terrence Crawford ducking Errol Spence. I was talking about that yesterday on the show. Terrence Crawford had even according to Terrence Crawford's own manager, gotten everything he wanted in that deal to fight Errol Spence this past December, and he chose to fight some weirdo nobody instead. And half of you niggas made excuses for that shit. Look how many niggas make excuses for Canelo Alvarez spending all of his 20s ducking Demetrius Andrade, David Benavidez, the Charlo brothers. And most of you niggas are making excuses for Canelo Alvarez doing all that ducking. So we live in a time that the value you get out of sports isn't even being mined. Because today's black man is too busy being a fanboy, damn near jacking off to their favorite player every time they do something good. That's where we are with sports right now. Now they're trying to make like that with the women. You know what I mean? Now they're trying to do that shit with the women. And ladies, mothers, fathers resist it. Just because they're saying it's socially acceptable for your child to play sports. Your daughter to be, they want your daughter to be Cynthia Cooper or whatever. You don't have to succumb and subscribe to that shit. You gotta be wise. You can't say yes to everything. And you can't be afraid to speak up either. Oh, shit. Y'all know I should be asleep. I really should be asleep. How late was I up with y'all last night on here on live? I was with y'all live until like 12:30 or like 1 in the morning last night. And I woke up at 5 a.m. for my workout. And I've been up ever since. That's why I say, don't ever let them lie. Again, talk about lies. Let's get into talking about lies. Y'all see my face? It's dark. But you see me? Do you see what I see? Colors in the dark. Colors in the dark. Anyway, I'm just fucking around. What was I just saying? Like, I lost my train of thought. I love that song by Robert Glasper and R&R Plus Now. Colors in the Dark. What's up, man? You see, oh, yeah, Aaron Wilson, 24-hour sports talk. Yeah, 24-hour sports talk has ruined sports. Sports is not that. What they're talking about, it does not take 24 hours to cover sports. To cover sports, all you need is that last 15 minutes of the news. That's all you really need to cover sports. And I mean all the sports. And one, from boxing to football to hockey to baseball to basketball. All you need is about 15 minutes of the day to cover sports. And then back to life, back to reality. However do you want me? However do you need me? However do you want me? That's what I was going to say. That's what I be telling y'all, man. You can't be fucking with them stereotypes. I be listening to some of these niggas talk. They say fat people are lazy. They say weed smokers are lazy. Fuck with my schedule, nigga. I be listening to some of these niggas talk, especially like on the internet. They be like, you have these lazy weed smokers and I can't deal with weed smokers. And like niggas in church, when I used to be in church, man, weed smokers ain't nothing but lazy, unmotivated. Nigga, y'all just saw me put out, I probably done smoked, I done smoked probably at least an eighth today so far. I think I've had at least 6 blunts so far today. I don't count. I've had anywhere from 6 to 9 blunts today, sometime around there. Nigga, I got off live with, y'all can go and look. I started to post a video. I'm gonna post it as a short. But you can timestamp this shit. I got off live with y'all at like 1 in the morning. And I'm at Runyon Canyon filming at the top of the mountain, filming the overlook of Los Angeles at 6:30 in the morning. Nigga been going hard all day. I had a reading today, 2 readings. Nigga, a meeting. I done took my wife to dinner. Me and my wife, Cole, just straight out kicked it for about 4 or 5 hours. My wife, my best friend, we be kicking it. And I came back here to talk to you niggas. Don't fuck them stereotypes. Don't live your life by no stereotypes, nigga. Be you. And don't judge people off stereotypes. You never know who the fuck you looking at. That'd be the problem. A lot of people, too many people judge people off what they see, that surface level. And that's one reason why I never really cared about, that's why I don't know. I never really cared about what people thought about me. Because most people don't think. So why should I care? You know what I mean? Why do you care about what people think about you when most people don't think? Most people just repeat what other people say. People just repeat what they hear. Whatever's socially acceptable, people repeat those talking points. That's what it is. Go back and watch that movie Wizard of Oz, The Wiz. Fuck The Wizard of Oz. I watched The Wiz. Quincy Jones playing that big ass piano. Go back and watch The Wiz. The scene that illustrates this best is when they were dancing in all those colors. And they were, first is green, and then the color is orange. And you see how quickly the population changed. The minute the Wiz, the minute he said red is the color, everybody was on red. Hold on. This nigga got his. That nigga sound like his catalytic converter got stolen. God damn. That wasn't a modified muffler. That was a missing catalytic converter. Shit. They popped one of them motherfuckers here in LA a couple nights ago. Somebody got caught up under somebody's car stealing the catalytic converter. Somebody came outside the house and killed that motherfucker. Some Mexicans. Mexican on Mexican crime. But anyway, you can't go off what people think, man. Cause I look around my life and I see people that so-called look like they got it together. People, like you got these people, let me give you an example. You got people that say, you'll see them all the time, they'll say, hey, I don't drink, I don't smoke. Like as if that means something. Think about this here for a second. Adolf Hitler didn't drink or smoke either. What the fuck does not drinking and smoking have to do with anything? That's an honest question. What does, if someone's trying to lend you their credibility. Now, if they're a narcotics coach, then yes, not drinking. If they're working at an Alcoholics Anonymous and their job is to help people get off drinking, then yes, you not drinking and smoking matters because you're helping people who do drink and smoke, who want to evolve to the point to where they don't drink and smoke. You want to help these people out. So yes, in that situation, you not drinking and smoking matters because you're helping people who want to stop drinking and stop smoking get better. That's the only time you not drinking and smoking matters. Some of the biggest dickheads I know don't drink or smoke. That don't mean shit. You don't drink or smoke. What the fuck does that mean? Martin Luther King drank and smoked. Who the fuck are you? Martin Luther King had them cigarettes, baby. And he was known to like a little bit of gin. Read up on him and find out. Martin Luther King liked he liked a cigarette and some liquor when the cameras weren't around. Who the fuck are you? What's up, Ebony? Pookie? Aaron, what up? I appreciate that. But we just gotta really, let's talk some turkey right now. We gotta really reassess how we view things in this life. We be focused on the wrong shit. I was saying this the other day on this show. If you've ever been deceived on a high level, it's by somebody that was practicing a P in a suit. They were either a preacher wearing a suit. Somebody in the house said they're going to donate $10,000. Who's going to donate $10,000? And your grandmama, instead of being able to help you pay that bill you behind on, she gave that money to the church. You see what I'm saying? Nigga wore a suit. The politician told you, vote for me, I'll set you free. I am going to be the end all be all of your problems. Vote for me. Vote for me. And then got in the office and fucked you. Somebody in a suit. But they tell you, trust people that wear suits, right? That lawyer that took your retainer fee and you didn't know had a secret deal working in cahoots, people that you suing. What was he wearing? A suit. But they tell you to trust people in suits, right? The preacher, the lawyer, the politician, and the third P, the pimp. And I ain't talking about the pimps that, not just the pimps rolling up and down the whole stroll. I'm talking about the people that go around and they know how to get resources up out of people. They usually know how to dress. Very clean looking. Waves in their hair. Always dressed, put together right. Those are gonna be usually if you got taken for a high level of money or a high level of anything, it was somebody whose appearance America said you should trust. Think about that for a second. You don't get really taken by bum looking motherfuckers because you already on guard, right? When people kind of look bummy, you already on guard. You don't trust what they say. He's wearing a sweatsuit. He drives a Chevrolet instead of a Rolls Royce or S-Class Mercedes. He drives a, you know what I mean? So, not to say you won't listen to the regular dressed person, but you got your guards up. Not you, just speaking to general. I'm speaking to 85% of people in the world. When people don't look like $1 million, they have to earn your trust over an extended period of time. But when they wear a suit, they got your trust the minute they look you directly in the eye and say, that, how can I help you? Appearances. What's real? You gotta question everything, man. Yeah, tip the host. Yep, pimps, preachers, and politicians wear the same uniform. So we gotta question these things. Because remember this is my personal philosophy. Everyone has their own philosophy. Here's mine. And this is the philosophy that helped me evolve from church to where I am right now. When I started questioning things in church, because it was hard for me to question church. Me and church had a special relationship for a long time in my life. So questioning church, those of you who used to be in the church heavy understand what I'm talking about. You know, you see some bullshit's going on, but there's a thing in the back of your mind. What if it's true about the whole hell thing? What if that's true? Especially if you've been getting that shit imparted in your mind from birth. I ain't talking about niggas whose mama used to go on Easter and whenever the rent was 90 days late. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about the people who was there every motherfucking Sunday for 2 decades plus. I'm talking to these people. I ain't talking about the motherfuckers who only went to church when mama got laid off. I ain't talking about y'all. Then as soon as mama getting a job again, y'all don't go to church again for like 6 years. I ain't talking about y'all. So I left the church about 10 years ago also. A little over 10 years ago. But it was a process for me. By the time I left, I already had it in my mind. I was questioning. Because when I decided to start questioning the church, I fell back on my personal philosophy. And my personal philosophy is anything I believe in should stand to question. And if whatever I believe in doesn't stand to questioning, is it worth believing in? That's a philosophy I live by when it comes time to make a decision. You know what I mean? That's a personal philosophy of mine. Is whatever I believe in should stand to questioning. That's the first part. Anything I believe in should stand up to questioning. Second part of that is, if whatever I believe in can't stand to question, is it worth believing in? And these are answers that you have to answer for yourself. I can't answer those questions for you. You say when I read your cards, I saw it without you saying it. Yeah. So all I do is I tap into that unseen field. We are one. We're one. We're all one organism. I just know how to tap in. I just know how to tap in, and I use cards to tap into your field. That's all I do. And you got that power. All of us have that power. I just know how to access mine. All of us got that. But you got to figure out how to tap into yours on your own. I can't teach it to you. I can teach what worked for me, but I can't teach the next person how they gonna tap in. I can read in your cards what you should do to tap in, but that's a process that you gotta learn for yourself. When it comes to this spirituality thing, this is another thing them fucking preachers and the people who like developing cult followings don't want to tell you. At the end of the day, it all comes down to whatever decisions you make and your willingness to back your decisions and become as thorough in the information and knowledge that supports whatever you believe in. And how committed are you to understanding that knowledge that supports whatever you believe in? That's how I look at it. There is no right or wrong. If you're gonna be a Christian, that's cool. Now, how much time are you gonna spend investigating Christianity, reading its tenets, and applying the knowledge that you learn from it, seeing where it comes from? Because the only way you know where something is going is if you understand where it comes from. You know, you can be a Hindu or a Buddhist, or you can be an atheist. I don't give a fuck. I live in Dwan world. I live in Dwan world. My world is fun too. Sometimes I'll be sitting there minding my own business, and then I'll get a random thought of a midget riding a normal sized bike, and his feet can't touch the pedal. That shit funny. That should be funny, wouldn't it? If you saw like a midget on a normal person bike, and he only pedal with his tippy toes. He can't sit on the seat. You got to stand up and pedal. It's just fun. That's what the wine world is like. I'll be thinking about what's going on at the Sirius star system, and then 20 seconds later, I'll be thinking about the Lakers, and then like 10 seconds later, I'll be thinking about midgets again. Like y'all don't understand how afraid I am of getting headbutted by a midget in my knees. I had 2 knee surgeries. I don't want a third. That's one of my fears in life. Is like a midget hearing some shit like I'm saying right now, and then when he sees me, he headbutt me in the knees. For real. I'm random. And then I'll go right into thinking about reading cards, and then I'll think about some music. Yeah, I'm with you, Pookie. I don't want everybody praying for me. Nah, nigga, you need to pray for yourself. How you gonna say you praying for me, you ask me for a ride? Nigga, no. Two books to read to your 5-year-old. Right, nature knows no color line. No, there's a nature. Is it nature knows no color lines? No, that's the white. There's a book by J.A. Rogers. Oh shit. I don't think it's not because nature knows no color lines is black and white. There's another J.A. Rogers book, and you can read Nature Knows no color lines there, but there's another J.A. Rogers book that's more interactive and drawings and. What's up, Big Pontiac? And don't curse me, Ebony. Ain't gonna be a whole bunch of them. And look, and don't call them little people. That's confusing. They're midgets. Look, a little person is a grown man shorter than 5'3", 5'4". That's a little man. Niggas under 5'4", 5'5", 5'4", those are little men. Those are little people. Like for niggas like 5'1", that's a little person. If you 3'7" with a big ass head and thick ass elbows, you a midget. I don't hear that shit. He said, watch Finding Nemo and break it down. That's a good idea. I never seen Finding Nemo. But a lot of those animated cartoon shows be telling some real life shit. They really do. Look, if midgets came to my show, I'd be clowning, boy. As long as they pay to get in. As long as they pay to get in. Yeah, y'all got to come to the show Saturday, April 29th, here in L.A., the Comedy Chateau. You dig? On Dallas, those tickets go on sale tomorrow, Dallas. May 26th in Dallas. And Miriam, are you going to be in Dallas? Who's going to be in Dallas for the Hidden History Conference? FBA Conference. Who's going to be in Dallas for that? Press number 1 if you're going. Press number 1 if you're going to be there. You said make midgets pay half price? Hell no, they can't pay half price. Them big ass heads, I know they short, but their heads is still gonna be in the way of the people behind them. Nah, they gotta pay full price. They still take up whole chairs, nigga. Watch cars. No, I'm not out of line. Look, no, for real. Let's think about this shit for a second, yo. Why should a midget pay half price when they take up a whole chair? They don't have midget chairs. Even midget chairs take up the same like kind of area space. They feet dangling. Just because they feet is dangling don't mean they ain't taking up that space. Nah, midgets pay full price, yo. Ain't no midget discount. No, Clinton said that no. Clinton must just got in here. No, little people is you grown ass men that's 5'4" and shorter. That's a little person. Niggas that are 5'2" are little people. Those are little people. Midgets wear baby clothes and grown man baseball caps. That's the difference. Little men, little niggas just wear kid-sized Jordans, but they still got regular proportions. Midgets wear baby Jordans and grandfather beanies. You dig? That's the difference. A dwarf is just a taller version of a midget. Still not a little person. A dwarf is just a slightly taller midget. I call them all midgets because midgets is a funny word. Look, let me tell y'all something. I'm not here to appease everybody's feelings. Everybody likes fucking with us black people and then jumping on our struggle when it comes time to benefit them. I'm good. You know what I mean? Clint said, I'm 5'3". Yeah, you a little person. You're a little nigga. That's all. That's all. If you 5'3", ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You just a little man. That's all. It's gonna take you a little extra time to get on traffic. Nigga said a person of height. They said left side might be paralyzed. Oh, nah. I hope that ain't true. I hope that ain't true. I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. I told y'all I've been up since 5 this morning. I got off my live with y'all at like 12:30 last night and was right back up at 5 this morning so I could do my workout. That is dedication, folks. But my dedicated ass is tired now. So I'm about to put my ass in sleep, nigga. I may or may not come live with y'all tomorrow. If I come live with y'all tomorrow, it'll be to do some readings. Either tomorrow or Tuesday, we're gonna do a reading show. All right. And remember, there are no perfect messengers, only perfect messages for those willing to pick up the game. And get tickets to my show this coming Saturday now. Add DwannB on Twitter and Instagram.